I want to add my title block to my base drawing, to DWT drawing. And in order to do that, I have to open it as DWT. To open a DWT as DWT, I have to open it from AutoCAD, not outside of the AutoCAD, okay? To do so, I can go here, click Open, Drawing, and see this is the AutoCAD folder for templates, but I, and even you guys, save your template in your Google Drive. So you have to go browse, find your template, and open it from AutoCAD. So my template is here. I select it and I press open. Double check. First of all, you have to see DWT here, and then you can check if you have your layers. Okay, in this template I just have a few layers, but you should have all your layers, and you should have your text, because we add the text to our template. See, if you go here, you should see your text there too. And now what I want to do, first of all, I want to set up my layout, and I want to draw my title block here. How can I set up my layout? Again, just click on your layout, right click on it, and go to Page Setup Manager. See, your layout should be activated. Right click, Page Setup Manager, and modify. Because you are working at home, you don't have access to printer, so we set up our printer as just PDF printer, DWG to PDF. Then we have to find the right paper size. It's full bleed 11 by 17. Here you go, full bleed 11 by 17, and see full bleed B 11 by 17. That's it. We keep the rest as is. This should be 1:1, and okay. Close. As you can see now, my paper size is bigger. This is exactly 11 by 17. Now I want to add my title block here. Let's see if I have the title block. Yeah, see, you have a file, you have a layer called title block. If you don't have it, just click here, add a layer, call it title block, change the layer to blue. Okay, the color should be blue and the name is title block. When you add it, select it as your current layer, and then you want to follow the drawing that I gave it to you guys in your handout. I would copy it here beside my viewport so I can just do it faster. So I just Control C and Control V this here, and I just follow the dimension. First of all, see, this white area is 11 by 17. I start a line and I go from zoom in really to the corner and grab this corner. Make sure your ortho is on and go all the way down. You can pass that area, the white area, it's fine. And just click. Then I start another line from here and I go here, and again I pass the line. It's okay because this is my guideline. Okay, I don't mind if I pass a little bit. Just to show you guys exactly the size of the white paper that we have here, it's 11 by 17. I start offset 17 spacebar, and I offset this line to this side. See, this line exactly end up to the other side of this paper. I stop the offset and I repeat offset again by pressing spacebar. This time I type 11, spacebar, I grab this line and I offset it here. See, now this one is exactly here. So this paper is 11 by 17, and the title block that we are drawing is 11 by 17 too. See, this here to here is 17, and here to here is 11. Let's start from one side. Here I want to offset this line ½ inch. So I start offset O spacebar 0.5, enter, click on this line, show the direction, click. Stop the command by spacebar. Repeat the command by spacebar. See, the size of the next line, the distance to the next line is 1 foot 2 inch and 7/8. So I just type, I start the offset command, type 1 foot, immediately I just put 2 dash 7/8. Press spacebar. I grab this line, I show the direction and click. So this line is this one. Now I need a 1/8 gap here. So I just use offset 1/8 spacebar, select the line, show the direction. Press spacebar again, and I go here. The next line is 1 and 1/8. So I repeat offset and I type 1 dash 1/8 spacebar. Okay, so I did all of the vertical lines. Now I start to add the horizontal lines. What I can see here, see from here, I know the distance from the bottom is 3/8. Distance from the top is 3/8. So the easiest way is I just use offset 3/8 spacebar, and I offset this line to upward and I offset this line downward. So now I have, the top and bottom line. Now I'm gonna go and add these divisions here. Okay, so what I would do now, I use offset and I offset this bottom line 1 inch. Offset 1, and I offset this one 1 inch. Repeat the command spacebar 1.75, because this is 1 3/4, so it's 1.75. Select the line, click there. See, the next one is the same thing, so I just repeat offset to the same direction. Now the next one is 3.5, so I have to stop the offset command, start the offset command 3.5, grab this one to that direction. So now I have all the guideline that I needed. What I have to do, I can start adding the polyline. See, this line, they have a thickness, and here I specify that this line is polyline and the start point is 1/16, end point is 1/16. So I start polyline, PL spacebar. I have to start the polyline first, so I just click here to start the polyline. Then I have to change the width, so I just click on here or just type W, enter. So 1/16, this is the start point, spacebar, 1/16 spacebar. As you can see, now I have a polyline that is thick. I go all the way to the intersection here. I go all the way down to intersection here, and I go all the way here to here. Then to close this I can just type C spacebar. AutoCAD close this area for me. Then this is optional. I just add some curve at the intersection to make my title block more interesting. If you want to do the same thing, the easiest way is using fillet. See the fillet, and this side I put a quarter, that side I put 1/8. It's up to you, because these two I have them close, so I just make it less. If you want, you can do the same thing. So I just start fillet, F, enter, then I just click on radius, and I put the radius I want to be 0.25 or a quarter. Press spacebar to accept it. Because I have more than one, I go with multiple. I select this one, and I select this one. I go down, click on this line, I click on this line, and again, if you want to, have the same arc here, you can continue the same arc. If you want to do it less, the same as I have, you can stop right now, okay, and then you can repeat the fillet, type R, and this time it's 1/8. 1/8. The radius, I'm changing it to 1/8, and I go again, click here, and I forgot to put it as a multiple, so I repeat the command, select multiple, and just click here, and that's it for now. I have to add the other polyline for this one. Okay, now we finished this area. I want to start adding the second part, this part, that we add all the information there. To do this part, you have many different options. I already show you guys how you can, use polyline to add this one. This time, I want to show you guys another way. What I can do, I can start a rectangle, and I just click in this corner and this corner. Then what I want to do, I want to add these divisions first. As you can see, you have to use polyline, and the polyline start point and end point, the width is 1/32. Here I left the gap 1/8 inch from each side. I found it more interesting, but some people, they don't like it. They want, to have a really clean, not the clean, but they want to have the full length line. So it's up to you. See, if you want to have the full length line, just type PL spacebar. The start point, I would grab it here. Then remember, I want to change the width. So W, enter, 1/16. Sorry, 1/32, accept it, 1/32 the endpoint, and here you go. See, I have a thinner line, and see this line is this one. See, 1/32 start, 1/32 end, and instead of leaving this gap, I just continue from one side to the other side. So you can go ahead and repeat the PL, and the thickness, AutoCAD remember it, and you can just go ahead and add this line. If you want to add that gap, the easiest way is, because I just drew a rectangle here, I can use offset, and the gap is 1/8, so I offset 1/8, accept the distance, select this line, show the direction. Okay, now I have the start point and end point for all of this division. Okay, so next, what I can do, I can just type PL. Make sure you change the start point and end point, and this time, because I want to leave that gap, I grab, I undid my thickness, so PL, and I start from here. I just type W, 1/32 start point, accepted. 1/32 accepted. Now I have a right thickness all the way to here. This is one line. Repeat the command by a spacebar from here to here. Repeat the command again by a spacebar from here to here. Finish it by a spacebar, start it by a spacebar. So now I have all these divisions. Now what I want to do, I want to get rid of this guideline. I don't need that guideline anymore. And what else I want to do, I want to add this small, division here, the vertical one. The vertical one, as you can see, they are all equal, 3/8 inch. The easiest way is I again use this rectangle, offset it 3/8, accept the selection, and see, go inside and click. Now I have 3/8 distance for all of them. Then again, if you like to leaving this 1/8 gap, 1/8 inch gap on each side, you have to use offset and 1/8. So see, you have to offset this line in this side, and like that. See, now again I have these gaps here. I just type PL spacebar, start point, end point, finish this polyline, repeat it again, here to here, finish and start. And as you can see, for this part I just need one at the bottom, so I just draw one from here to here. So I am done with this part. I don't need this guideline anymore. I don't need any of these guidelines. See the result? Now I have a little bit gap. If you don't like that one, don't offset those guidelines. So now the only thing is missing is that I wanted this to be the polyline with thickness. So if you remember, we have something called polyline edit, P-E spacebar. AutoCAD asking me to select it. So see, if I click on this, now AutoCAD give me the option. I can change the width. So if I want to change the width, and the width was 1/32. So I just type 1/32, and here you go. In one click, I have it right. Then I want to add, if you want to add this arc at the corners, I use fillet. The radius is 1/8. So what I have to do, I just type F spacebar. Then I want to change the radius. I click on radius, 1/8. Am I right? Yeah, 1/8. And then remember, this is a one closed area. This is a one polyline. So what I can do, I can just use polyline option and just click on this. See, if I show you guys here, see, when I click here, all corners would be rounded. So this is a shortcut to do this faster. And what else I need to do now? Yeah, so I prefer to add a rectangle, from this corner to this corner, just in case if you want to move your viewport, you know where you have to place it. So I just draw another rectangle from here to here, exactly one corner of the paper to other corner of the paper. So when you are done, just type E and just get rid of all of this extra guideline that we just used to draw our title by.